you're under these rank categories, your recoil control likely looks like this. And if you're under these rank categories, your recoil control looks better like this. So for those of you who fall under the rank categories that we first listed, how can you get your recoil control to look like an Ascendant, Immortal, or even a Radiance? Let me show you, because it's simpler than you think. My name is Sando301 and this is the guide. It's all about feeling, my friends. You see, each weapon has its own rhythm, and being able to feel the rhythm of your weapon will give you an ultimate control. Now, the quick answer is that you need to put in a few hours into the game in order to naturally learn each weapon's rhythm and feeling. This is because the spray patterns in Valorant are almost never the same. But there are some general rules that you can follow. For example, with the Phantom, the first 7 bullets always have a vertical spray, meaning they go straight up. Now, this does not mean that those 7 bullets will land in the same exact spot spray after spray. Again, this is the factor of the randomization in Valorant, known as RNG. Another example, similar to this one, could be used for the Vandal. With the Vandal, the first 5 bullets tend to have a vertical spray, meaning, again, they go straight up. After the first 7 bullets for the Phantom and the first 5 bullets for the Vandal, what happens? Well, that is when the horizontal recoil starts to come into play. This is the hardest part of recoil control, and since this is Valorant, we want to prevent ourselves from going this deep into a spray in a gunfight. Just think about it. In an actual game situation, most times, if you don't eliminate your enemy within the vertical part of your spray, then you're probably already dead. So, going a bit off topic, make sure to stick to good gunfight hygiene, and don't empty an entire clip on one guy. While we're on the topic of good gunfight hygiene, you may be tempted to crouch to better control your recoil since it is easier. But again, crouching does not equal good gunfight hygiene. We see professional players crouch because everyone in pro play has incredibly accurate aim, and they are guaranteed to get traded. But in Valorant Ranked, we aren't guaranteed, so instead of allowing yourself to be a static target, keep it moving in between your bursts while your weapon's recoil resets. Speaking about keeping it moving, join our Discord. Here, you can get VOD reviews, exclusive resources that will help you better your Valorant education. But now we know that the horizontal spray isn't important for us to learn, so we shouldn't even be spraying that long in the first place. So how can you master the vertical spray of the Phantom and Vandal? Well, for starters, understand for both weapons, the first 2 bullets will land right where your crosshair is. Then the third is when the spray starts to kick vertically. Knowing that, you're going to want to allow your first 2 bullets to land without any pull down on your mouse. Then, right when you get into the third bullet, you want to gently pull down until the horizontal recoil starts to kick in. You want to stop your vertical pull down when the vertical recoil stops. If you continue to pull down your mouse, then you'll lower the level of the plane to where your bullets are landing. For example, if I'm spraying at this enemy, I do not want to drag the bullets down towards his torso. It would be ideal to keep the bullets landing at the level of the enemy's head. Are you starting to get it so far? If you are, make sure to hit that subscribe button before you go any further. Now, it's easy because that's really all you need to know in order to master the spray of the Vandal and Phantom on a basic level. Obviously, there are situations in which we see a lot of professional players enter to where we see them perform a spray transfer. This is a lot harder, and this actually just takes tons of hours of practice to perform this consistently in your ranked games. But if you truly want to learn this advanced skill, you need again to learn the rhythm of your weapon, meaning how often it tends to sway from side to side and by how much. A cool indicator that you can use while practicing your spray transfers in the range is the tip of your gun's barrel. Whatever side it's swaying towards, that is where your bullets are going. So learn to counter the sway of your weapon to attempt to be accurate while performing a spray transfer. This takes time, guys, so be patient with yourselves because with consistent practice, you'll master this advanced skill eventually. Before I go, let me give you some basic training you can perform to get closer to mastering your spray. You can choose either the Vandal or the Phantom, but go into the practice range and walk up to the big target as you see on the screen. For the Vandal, spray 5 bullets. For the Phantom, spray 7 bullets. and try to have them land in the same general area. Do this 10 times for each of the listed distances: 5 meters, 10 meters, and 20 meters. In total, at the end, you will do this 30 times, 10 times for each listed distance. After 2 weeks of doing this type of training, you will see a major change in your spray. It will not work if you only do this once a week or even twice a week. You need to do this every day you plan on playing Valorant. But anyways, that's all we have for you today. This was the guide, and don't forget to subscribe. Take care everyone, till next time.